This is for Canada's 150th birthday. I would like you to close your eyes to receive the best experience. I would like you to close your eyes because it will have you personalize my stamp. What I mean? I'll describe my stamp to you, but you as yourself can plan out where everything goes instead of looking at what I drew. This allows the stamp to create more meaning and express more. Remember, this is optional. My feet crunch slowly in the thin blanket of snow that has coated the ground. The lights shine brightly as the square buzzes with excitement. The sweet smell of beaver tails fill the air. As a snowflake gently lands on my nose, the stars, despite the light, shine brightly as if here to watch the fireworks too. I huddle myself in my jacket as a muffled voice bellows through the speakers. Attention, the fireworks are about to begin. I quickly change my direction towards the sky as the first firework starts. C-A-D, I read, the letters the fireworks are exploding into. Canada, 150 years, I think, breathless after counting so much. I smile to myself, clearly content I cracked the secret message, the one that was shot up into the sky for everyone to see. Canada, I thought to myself, after I'd bought a beaver tail. Canadian, what does it mean to be Canadian? On my stamp, right smack in the middle, is Canada. I drew what I personally thought was something special about each province. In Newfoundland and Labrador, I drew a lighthouse with an ocean behind it. I believe that the lighthouse is something important because not only of the huge significance it plays in Canadian history, but around the world. Fun fact, the lighthouse called Cape Bear was actually the first lighthouse to answer the distress call from the Titanic. Moving on. In PEI, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotia, I didn't exactly have room to draw anything complicated or hard, so I simply continued the rocks from Newfoundland and Labrador. For Quebec, I drew the Fleur de Lis in front of Chateau de Frontenac. Next, for Ontario, I drew the White Trillium and the CN Tower with the pine tree, Ontario's national tree. Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and BC contain different types of scenery that can be found there. The scenery includes flowing rivers, trees, and mountains. In Nunavut, there's a sunset behind a Inukshuk, which, if you didn't know, are stacked rocks to look like a human. The Inukshuk's were first made to direct lost people to places where others had been. Finally, for Yukon and Northwest Territories, I drew mountains. The mountains in the area are very rigid and sharp. May you have realized there are no national animals or other things such as that. And that's because, back to the first question at the start, what does it mean to be Canadian? Truthfully, I don't know. But I believe that being Canadian isn't about loving beaver, going skiing in summer, or taking a selfie with your moose friend. But I think it means being proud of yourself, your country, and being able to call yourself a Canadian.